Have you ever had your witness protection blown at a Bed Bath & Beyond? I'd been living as Bradley Hutchinson for 3 years when it happened. The U.S. Marshals had done a good job setting me up in Minnetonka, Minnesota. New identity, boring accounting job, duplex in a quiet neighborhood. After testifying against the Torelli crime family, boring was exactly what I needed. That Saturday, I was shopping for blackout curtains. My handler, Agent Kowalski, always said, stick to routines, blend in, be forgettable. So there I was, comparing thread counts like any suburban dad when I heard it. Nikki Giovanni? My blood went cold. Nobody had called me that name since the trial. I kept examining the curtains, pretending not to hear. Maybe they'd think they were mistaken. Nikki, I know that's you. The voice got closer. Same weird way of tilting your head when you're reading labels. I turned slowly. Standing there with a cart full of throw pillows was Francine DiMaggio, my ex-girlfriend's sister. The ex-girlfriend whose father ran the biggest illegal gambling ring in Newark. The ex-girlfriend who probably wanted me dead more than the Torellas did. Sorry, you must have me confused with someone else, I said, deepening my voice. Name's Bradley. Francine laughed. Cut the crap. I'd recognize that crooked nose anywhere. You broke it trying to do a backflip at Gina's 25th birthday party. Other shoppers were starting to notice our conversation. A mom with 2 kids moved her cart away from us. An elderly man pretended to study bath mats while obviously eavesdropping. Look, I whispered, stepping closer. You're mistaken. I need to go. But Francine grabbed my arm. The family thinks you're dead, you know. After the trial, word was you got hit in Phoenix. Her eyes narrowed. Gina cried for months. She really loved you before you decided to rat everyone out. I didn't rat anyone out, I hissed, immediately regretting engaging. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. Sure, Bradley. She pulled out her phone. Smile for Gina. I knocked the phone from her hand. It clattered across the floor, sliding under a display of shower caddies. We both dove for it, knocking over a pyramid of scented candles. The crash echoed through the store. Security to Home Goods came over the intercom. Francine got to the phone first, but I managed to delete the photo while wrestling it from her. She screamed, "He's attacking me! This man is attacking me!" 2 security guards rounded the corner. One was maybe 22, skinny, nervous. The other was older, built like he used to be a cop. Of course he used to be a cop. "He assaulted me!" Francine pointed at me. "Check the cameras!" The ex-cop studied my face. His expression changed. "Sir, you look really familiar. Have we met?" This was spiraling fast. I needed to get out before local police showed up and ran my fake ID. "Officers, this is a misunderstanding," I started, but Francine cut me off. "His name is Nikki Giovanni. Google him. He's a federal witness who testified against—" I laughed loudly, interrupting her. "Ma'am, are you feeling okay? Should we call someone for you?" I turned to the guards. "She's been following me around the store, insisting I'm her ex-boyfriend. I've never seen her before in my life." The younger guard looked confused. The older one pulled out his radio. "We're going to need you both to come with us while we sort this out." "Actually," I said, pulling out my phone, "I'm calling the police myself. This woman is harassing me." I dialed, but not 911. I called the emergency number Kowalski had given me 3 years ago. It rang once. "Maintenance," a voice answered. "I need a cleaning crew at Bed Bath & Beyond, Minnetonka. Aisle 7. There's been a spill." The line went dead. In witness protection speak, I just called in an emergency extraction. Francine was still ranting to the security guards, pulling up news articles on her phone from the trial. The older guard's eyes widened as he read. He reached for his actual cuffs, not the zip ties mall cops usually carry. "Sir, I'm going to need you to come with us now." Then the lights went out. Every light in the store, simultaneously. Emergency lighting kicked in a second later, bathing everything in red. The fire alarm started blaring. "Everyone needs to evacuate immediately," a voice boomed over the intercom. "This is not a drill." In the chaos, I felt a hand on my shoulder. "Mr. Hutchinson, time to go." A woman in a firefighter's uniform stood beside me. I'd never seen her before, but she knew the name. As customers streamed toward the exits, she guided me through a door marked "Employees Only." We moved through the stockroom, past boxes of pending returns, out through a loading dock where a plumbing van was waiting. Kowalski sat in the back, looking irritated. "Bradley Hutchinson died today," he said. "Congratulations, you're about to become Kevin Thomason from Scottsdale." As we drove away, I saw Francine in the parking lot, talking animatedly to real cops, pointing at every middle-aged man coming out of the store. She looked crazy. Nobody would believe her. "How'd you kill the lights?" I asked. Kowalski smiled. "We didn't. Power company did routine maintenance at exactly the right time. Lucky coincidence." I thought about Gina, probably living her life thinking I was dead. Better that way. Kevin Thomason definitely wasn't going to shop at Bed Bath & Beyond anymore. Too risky. Target would have to do. My phone buzzed. Unknown number. The text read, "I know you're alive, G." Kowalski took the phone, dropped it out the window. Kevin Thomason doesn't know anyone named G. 3 states later, I was Kevin, starting over again. But sometimes I wonder if Francine ever figured out that the fire alarm was fake, that the evacuation was just for me. Probably not. She always was terrible at seeing the bigger picture.